Welcome to Bimini. Now, legend has it that Ponce de Leon visited here in the 1500s in search of the Fountain of Youth. But the island really became famous as a rendezvous point for rum runners and wreckers who plunder ships which ran aground. Once the home of Ernest Hemingway, nowadays Bimini is known as the game fishing capital of the world. Yet for all of the fame it's gotten over the years, real fortune seems to have escaped the people of this tiny island. That is until the Bimini Bay Resort and Casino began setting up shop here a few years ago.
Bimini Bay started as, I would say, as a dream from Mr. Capo, and they started 8 years ago with the channel. We started the rental of Bimini Bay in June last year, and we are now up to 250 condos.
Currently, we've delivered north of 250 homes and condos, 140 marina slips with another 92 marina slips to be delivered in July. All those units go into a rental program, and so we rent them out. That rental program started recently, so we rent them out and people get to enjoy a full resort in the Bahamas with pools, and shops will be done this year. We have a fisherman's village coming in with stores like John Bull, Bristol Liquors. Local businesses will also be here, pizza parlor, clothing stores. So it's everything that a resort would take.
Upon completion, 1,800 condos and hotel rooms along with a 520-slip marina will sit here on Bimini Bay. And even though only the first phase of this project has been completed, business in this small Bimini community is already booming.
The good part of the project is to give also employment to the Bahamas, and we started in 3 phases also on the employment. The first one is to try to have the most Biminites possible working with us. The second one is to have Biminites who live outside Bimini coming back to Bimini. And the third one is to have Bahamian from other islands.
Tournaments are what made Bimini famous in the old days, and now, thanks to the work around this project, those tournaments are back in big numbers.
A lot of the fishing tournaments that used to come to Bimini a few years ago left because the boats weren't able to get in because of the channel. Well, the government has dredged that channel to be deeper again, so some of the boats are coming back. Have attracted 9 fishing tournaments this year. In our first year of business trying to attract them, we took 9 to Bimini. They range from BXRL, which is an ESPN tournament where the boats come in. It's a $2 million prize, and a lot of people come out, and it's a spectator piece. To the Latin Builders Association is back in Bimini, we're very happy to say.
In the early days of Bimini Bay, there were concerns about the environmental impact of this project.
With regards to the environment, 3 separate studies were done on outside companies to make sure that 1, we would do it right, 2, we are doing it right, and 3, what would the impact be?
In order to conserve the islands, we don't want to destroy everything like everybody thinks. We are not here to destroy anything. We are here to do the best we can do. Of course, we have to, when you do any construction, you have to sometimes take out some trees. The bottom line is, it's for the goods of everybody. It's not Bimini Bay by itself, but it's also Bimini.
This sleepy Bimini community hasn't just benefited economically from this project.
The community is very important because the community opened up their arms to us and welcomed us as investors. So we want to make sure that we give back to the community. Some of the things that we've done is we've cleaned up the shores. We've removed some of the abandoned golf carts or vehicles that were around. I think the number was approximately 60. We've gone through the town and we've offered to paint people's houses. We've also got a program right now where we're going to redo the park, and we're redoing the basketball court. We are doing a brand new tennis court, a brand new baseball diamond, and track and field. So that'll be fantastic for the community of Bimini to have. Other charitable contributions that we've done is we donated 60 computers to the school system. We've donated all the instruments that the school system is using today.
Bimini Bay isn't just a project for the here and now, they're already looking towards the future.
We started a program with tourism in which we bring the senior class comes in smaller groups, and they meet the people that are working here, and they understand how they got from their first job to where they are today. For example, they'll meet the person in charge of reservations in our system, which is a great job, and it's a job that then will catapult you into another job. And it's a career, it's a very well-paying job as well. Just after the program, we got a letter from the students, and there was a few students that are looking for summer jobs, either prior to going off to college or an internship in a different department, and we're going to look for positions for them to embrace the tourism industry.
The Bahamian workforce at Bimini Bay have a secure future with this company, with opportunities for upward growth.
And I always say that my proudest day is going to be when we announce that a Biminite has worked his way through his system and is general manager of this property. That's truly what this is for. This is Bimini Bay for Bimini. We employ approximately 150 Bahamians here in Bimini Bay Resort. And we like to train people and teach people so that they can flourish and grow within the company. It's interesting because we had dinner with my Employee of the Month group. And it was interesting because one of the gentlemen there, we went around the table, and during discussions I was asking, what did you do before you worked for Bimini Bay? And one of the gentlemen there, who's probably around 36 years old, a security guard in our company, and he's been with us for quite some time. When I asked him, what job did you have before Bimini Bay? He said, I'd never had a job before. I said, what do you mean you never had a job before? He goes, I've never had a job. The only thing I've done is on Wednesdays the boat would come in. I'd unload the boat, I'd make enough money, and then every Wednesday that's kind of what I did. I got something here and there. I really worked 1, maybe 2 days a week when I could find something. He probably did this for almost 20 years. So what he said was, when Bimini Bay said they were hiring, he said to himself, I'm going to get a job there, and I'm going to be the best that I could possibly be at that job. To see him as the Employee of the Month and to tell us that story, it means a lot. It means a lot because people are getting a future. They're having a future in this company, and they'll be able to stay in Bimini, Bahamas, and who knows, maybe one day he'll be the next general manager.